Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our honor and glory to Yahweh, YASHAMIAHLA. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel, and to respectable Israelites that are scattered abroad that look like the heathen nations. To y'all, say shalom, and shalom to all you brothers and sisters that may be listening and learning that are part of the elect. Because that's who matters in these last days. 2 days of my people will be destroyed. Salakia. I also wanted to say that the Israelites, who you call today, so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Jamaican, Haitian, Guatemalans, the Panamanians, those are the Israelites, always have been and always will be. Contrary to the popular belief that those people over there in our land of Jerusalem are the people, and that we're just nothing but savages and wetbacks and niggas and big noses and porch monkeys, all these different proverbs and bywords that they call us, you know. We're not that. We are the true people of the Lord, you know, the Israelites, you know. But I'm coming back at you with another video today concerning, you know, this satanic day, Hallows Eve, you know, which goes back to a Satanist day, you know. People would gather around and, you know, they would, it goes back to Sam Howard, or I forgot how you say it. I said it in my last video, but this is nothing to do with anything biblical. This ain't no high holy day. The Lord never commanded us to put on no costumes, to play dress up, and, you know, to carve out any pumpkins or anything like that. This is not biblical. Or to hand out candy, to get candy from nobody on this day. You know, none of this is biblical. You know, so if you're an Israelite, you know, and no Israelite in the truth should be celebrated, you know, but if you an Israelite that's in the world, you ain't supposed to be celebrated either. But that's why you got 2/3, because they're going to do things contrary to what the Lord wants, you know. So that's why I wanted to make this video, because today's today, you know, which is Halloween. You got a lot of jakes out there. We don't give a damn about the heathen. They gonna do what they gonna do. They gonna heathen. You know? But you got a lot of jakes out there, you know, they're gonna go out there with their kids, you know, grown ass men, grown ass women, you know, doing it for their kids. Well, you gonna lead your kids astray, you know, to death. That's a sin to celebrate Halloween, man. Because it's not of the Lord. It's nowhere in the Bible. It's a man-made thing. You know? It's a man-made thing. This is one of the most, if not the most satanic day of the year, because the elites of Esau, Edom, you know, these other nations, man, they actually send out a lot of enchantments. They actually cast spells on this day. So by you partaking in Halloween, you're furthering the advancement of your downfall. You know, as far as you casting evil upon yourself, if that makes sense. You know, because these people wish evil upon a lot of, you know, us Israelites, first and foremost. But you partaking in it, hey, we don't feel sorry for you, because the Lord didn't command you to do that, you know. But I want to start off with this scripture in the book of Thessalonians, man, because the Lord tells us clearly in the book of Thessalonians, I think it's the 5th chapter, the first book of Thessalonians 5, right? Whether you know it or not, this is an evil thing to celebrate, right? This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 22. It says, abstain from all appearance of evil, right? And by you celebrating this Halloween shit, you're not abstaining from all appearances of evil. You're actually obtaining evil. You know, a lot of these people, man, even though it goes back to something, you know, sinister, you might think put on a costume. What's wrong with that? You know, there's a lot of things wrong with you. First of all, as a grown ass person, you shouldn't be fucking doing that. You know, and you ain't supposed to be succumbing to your kids' wishes, man. You got a lot of people like that, especially in America. My child is my best friend. What the fuck is that? I know before I even came into this thing, the truth, I wasn't raised like that, you know. Wasn't raised perfect, you know, because I wanted the truth, but, you know, I never had that mentality, oh, my parent is my best friend. No, because if you raise your child like that, you know, they're going to run over you, you know. I mean, I don't even have kids, so there's only so much I can speak on it, but I never understood that, you know. As a parent, you're supposed to be the parent always, even until the child is an adult, you know. Even though they're going to do what they want to do as an adult, but you're supposed to always set the example, so to speak, you know. But while you celebrating this Halloween, you put on a costume, you're going along with it. You're totally cool with it. Your kids, they grow up, you know, you already grew up, you know, doing it, but if you came across this truth and you still doing this, because you don't like what we got to say, you don't like what the Lord got to say, the Lord's gonna take you out, man. There's no other way to say that. You're gonna have a lot of people, hey, get put to death tonight because they celebrating this, man. This is not of the Lord. You sacrificing to other gods when you do this, because that was their purpose when they would carve these jack-o'-lanterns, represents cut off heads. That's what it goes back to in these costumes. You basically displaying your demons that you represent, you know, folly. And I want to go to the scripture in the book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 3, because you're having other guys before YASHAMIAHLA. This is verse 3. It says, thou shalt have no other gods before me. You see that? And that's exactly what you're doing by celebrating Halloween. You're having other guys before Yahweh by YASHAMIAHLA. You know, you have these elites that actually, like I said earlier, that actually cast spells and enchantments, you know, on you people. They conjure up what they gonna do. They make even more plans. They make even more sacrifices, and you just going along with the program like a dumbass. You know. I want to get this in the book of Leviticus 18 and 21. Right? It says, well, matter of fact, it's a perfect scripture because I wasn't even trying to get this, but it says, regard not them that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I'm the Lord of your God. So a lot of you know, witches and stuff like that, that's not just a person who has a pot, who has a stick and they're mixing the pot. That's not what a witch is. You know, a lot of you people think that, but that's not what that is. A witch is, it's people that deal with necromancy. They deal with fortune telling. What's some cards called? Tarot cards, all that stuff. Or if you just outside of this truth, you a damn witch. This is verse 21, I think. 18:21. So like I'm in chapter 19. This is 18 and 21. It says, and thou shalt not let any of thy seed. What is your seed? Your seed is your kids. Right? It says, pass through the fire, right, of Molech. It says, neither shalt thou profane the name of the Lord thy God. I am the Lord. You know, and that's what you're doing spiritually. You're not physically doing it. You're not physically offering up your kids to a physical fire, but spiritually you're doing this because it's evil, and they're going to suffer for things that you had them do, you know? Or just because you wanted them to do it and they didn't know. The Lord's still going to judge them. He's still going to put them to death. You know? The Lord is not going to be like, oh, well, I ain't going to do that. No. The Lord going to still do something, man. You know, this is a serious thing, man. You know, growing up in America, man, you know, we're not really taught to be, you know, serious like that. We're not taught to take a lot of things serious until it actually gets real. But when it actually gets real, it's too fucking late. You know, it's too late. You know, a lot of jakes, they think things is a game all the time anyway. You know, a lot of jakes like to play. You know, they like to joke around constantly. The Lord is not dealing with that joke around, happy-go-lucky fucking spirit, man. He ain't dealing with none of this shit out here, man. With that candy. That's why you also have people, I remember, you know, before I came into the truth, you know, of course I used to celebrate holidays, but I didn't know, you know. But when you come into this truth, the Lord has mercy on you. But a lot of people, they put weapons like blades in candy. There's a reason for that. You know, there's a reason, because it's, you know, ultimately, it's if a kid ultimately gets a piece of candy like that and they chewing it and they cut their mouth open or something, or they choke on it, that's judgment. That's what it ultimately is. You know, it's not funny, but it's, you know, that's why things like that happen ultimately, man. You know, it's judgment. You know, that's exactly what it is. The Lord told us not to celebrate these days, man. And He told us not to conform to the ways of this world as Israelites, man. We're supposed to be separate. This ain't, you celebrate these holidays, man, you're not separate. You know? You're not separating yourself, man. You know? You probably got jakes that know the Israelites that probably claim they do the work and they still celebrate this day, man. The Lord gonna get a lot of people, man. A lot of jakes, man. Especially ones that know the Israelites, man. This is Romans 12 and verse 2 that I'm going to close out. And I might come back with another video. It says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and the perfect will of Yahweh. You see that? So we're not supposed to be conformed to the ways of this world, because, you know, when you put on these costumes and, you know, you trying to be seen, man. It's all about the lust of the flesh, you fulfilling your desires. Especially adults, man. They not doing this. I see a lot of women that wear costumes. They doing that to be a hoe. I'm just gonna say they doing that to be a damn hoe. You don't actually care about that damn costume, but you know you putting on a certain costume like being a nurse or whatever the fuck, it's gonna get niggas to look at you. You know? And you got people that party on this day. It's not no damn, what the fuck? It ain't no feast day. You know, but that's why a lot of judgments are gonna go for tonight, man. So I just wanted to do a quick video on this, man. I might come back with a part 2. You know, we'll see, Lord willing, because my phone won't be lasting long as far as the battery. So I hope this video was edifying to the elect. I'm going to close out. Shalom till next time. From all praises, honor, and glory to you. YASHAMIAHLA. Shalom.